Hey, Forrest here. Nothing like getting paid. And with ICCU's mobile app, I can deposit checks or accept Zelle payments so the money hits my account fast. I just wish there was an app for mowing the rest of these lawns.
Right now, Lithia Ford of Boise is buying used vehicles. How much you want for the SUV?
I don't know.
Well, Lithia Ford will give you more than that.
How much more?
More than you think.
I'm not thinking anything.
I'm thinking you might get even more than that.
See how much more you can get at Lithia Ford of Boise.
When it comes to concrete, we've got you covered. RowPaint.com offers custom concrete coating services for your garage, business, warehouse, and more. And we do it in one day. We are your complete concrete coatings solution.
Welcome to the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show from Bronco Nation News. As we get you set for the latest news, insight, and analysis as game time approaches, the BNN pregame show is presented by Lithia Ford of Boise. Check out lithiafordboise.com to view the full inventory of vehicles, or check them out at 8853 West Fairview in Boise. Now, let's head out and join BJ Rains for the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show from Bronco Nation News.
Hey, how we doing, Boise State fans? We're going to try to make this work. We're on an iPad because the Wi-Fi is not working great here in the room. So let us know if you can hear us okay. Colin Mitchell is on the field. Let's take a look. The scene in Laramie, Wyoming. It's cold, but no weather at this point, so you can see 7220, the feet, the elevation they try to get you with there. Got some players on the field warming up. Obviously, it's going to be a cold one tonight. There's Dirk Cutter, came out for a little early warm-up. J.L. Skinner in the house. Obviously, it's a big one for Boise State. And there you go. You can see the players warming up. Obviously, the War Memorial Stadium there in Laramie, Wyoming, as, again, Boise State trying to get set for their game against Wyoming. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I apologize. I'm on an iPad. We are not having great Wi-Fi with the connection here, so we'll do what we can here. Get your score predictions in. Get your comments in. This may be a little shorter show. I am in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina with the basketball team, and we have Colin Mitchell on the ground for Bronco Nation News in Laramie, so we'll have full coverage of the game coming up on BNN. So we'll have hopefully a better post-game show. So did I give Colin a nice jacket? Perry is wondering. I think he has a jacket. I'm not sure. It's good Wyoming is practicing punting because they're going to be doing a lot of it. Kevin Foster says. Karen says big game. The Wyoming offense 112th in the nation. Going to get cold once the sun goes down. Perry's got 24-10. Let us know what you got for a score prediction. And again, we are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina right now. I'm doing this on an iPad because my $2,500 iMac laptop doesn't want to, Mac Pro doesn't want to connect to the internet here. So we're doing this on the fly, and I apologize for the lack of graphics or things going on. Hopefully you can hear okay. Wyoming is a tough place to play, high altitude. Always cold this time of year. So we've got Colin Mitchell. We're trying to get him dialed in here. I'm going to see if I can send a link to him. We're talking. We'll see if we can get Gmail up here. We'll try to send Colin the invite. Colin is on the field. Let's do a link here. And sorry about this. I'm trying to get Colin dialed in. I'm doing this on an iPad with no, not much production value here going on. So apologize for this, but yeah, this is what happens when you're on an iPad. Your laptop won't work, and we're going to make the best do that we can. Appreciate Lithia Ford of Boise for sponsoring it. This is Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show. 45-17 is what Nate Staley has for his score prediction. Let's see. We got Kay Foster going 28-17, going conservative. I don't know. I think tonight's a game that Boise State could win this one rather easily. I don't think too much of Wyoming's offense. You know, the defense obviously is pretty good. It's probably going to be a lower scoring, grinded out type of game. Obviously, as Boise State tries to clinch a spot in the championship game. And not only that, they get to host the championship game. If Boise State wins tonight, they will host the championship game. And my understanding is tickets will go on sale about 15 minutes after the game ends tonight. So if you're looking to buy tickets to the title game, 15 minutes after the game ends tonight, if Boise State wins, they'll have tickets on sale for this one. So I am in Myrtle Beach with the men's basketball team and, maybe having a drink or two. Going to enjoy the football game like you guys are. We'll have the post-game show as well, and we will see how things are going. Let's try to see if we can get Colin Mitchell to come in here. We'll add him to the Colin, can you hear us, man?
I can hear you. It's slightly choppy, but as long as you can hear me, we're all good.
Yeah, let us know what's going on there, man. Give us the scene on the field.
Yeah, so, they're just getting ready. Two 7-3 teams getting ready to really decide the western side of the Mountain West. And it's cold, but it's not. I think Reno helped a lot last week. It's not too bad. It'll go down a little bit, probably under 20. But I don't think it's going to be anything that really has a giant impact throughout the game.
How's the wind?
The wind is pretty low right now. If you look up at the top of the uprights, we got nothing moving right now.
And no weather or snow predicted throughout the game. It's just going to be cold tonight?
Just going to be cold, so that's really all you're facing. The last couple of days, they got some snowfall, so the roads aren't great. But overall inside the stadium, it's normal conditions besides the temperature.
They're asking if that's your playlist, the M&M there. Is that your playlist playing?
That is not. That is University of Wyoming's playlist, man. I'll take credit for it.
What you saw the team arrive, man? You've been there for warm-ups and things. What's kind of the vibe, man? Does it look like any other game, or do they look focused, or do you notice anything down there on the field?
It seems like business as usual to me. Overall, they did their traditional walk around the field with just polos on, so I thought that was pretty brave of them. But overall, definitely not necessarily an egregious amount of excitement. Not in a bad way, though. It seems like they're just ready to take care of business and send themselves to the Mountain West Championship with a win.
What do you make, man? Your first trip to Laramie, Wyoming, man. What do you make of it there?
It's interesting. I like it. It's a unique venue. I think you can say that a lot about a lot of the places in the Mountain West, but overall, there's not much going on in town besides the university, but it's nice. I like it.
I know they make a big deal about the elevation there. I know you showed us on the field earlier, but 7,220 feet. They make a big deal about that there, don't they?
They do, absolutely. And I'm waiting for these guys to start taking some long kicks. They're getting started to now. It looks like Dalmas is near about the 40-yard line, so I'm sure he's going to keep backing up. But yeah, they faced Air Force earlier in the year, and that wasn't nearly as high as 7,220. But overall, it plays to their Wyoming's advantage, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a factor.
We got some folks asking about the injuries announced yet. That usually comes about 45 minutes prior to kickoff. That should be coming here in a little bit. But any idea on the injury front, how they're looking at all?
Not quite yet so far. I haven't gotten a text from anyone from Boise State yet. But overall, yeah, they haven't really been out fully as a team yet. So just waiting for them to come out, and then we'll see the offensive line, obviously, who sets up and all that good stuff.
What do you make of this game, man? They win the game. They host the championship game. There's some other media guys there, obviously. What's kind of the vibe tonight? Are they expected to get this done tonight?
I think Boise State definitely is expecting to get done tonight, but keep in mind, Wyoming, this is one of the biggest games here in a long time. So I think they're pretty fired up. I don't know necessarily if they're going to get a sellout because of the temperature, but overall, I think Wyoming's going to be rowdy, and they're definitely looking to play that Cinderella story tonight.
Have you seen Dimitri Washington there?
I have not yet, but I'm going to keep an eye out for him right now.
I'm very interested in that because I reported along with Jordan K. Idaho Press that he's unlikely to play for a while. I have a feeling they might bring him and dress him just to play some antics, but I don't expect him to play today. I'd be pretty surprised if he did. But I'll be curious if Dimitri Washington is announced as out or if he dresses and is there. I think that's one of the side stories tonight. But how does this compare? You were on the field in Reno. Cold temperature-wise, how does this compare to Reno, man?
It's colder, but it's better because between the wet atmosphere with the rain and snow, it just makes a giant difference. I think just temperature-wise, I think it's a lot better than it was in Reno. Just overall. Compared to last week, it's a much better setting, given that it's dry.
Well, I'm gonna take some of these comments, and I'm going to thank some of the sponsors. But we're gonna keep you on the screen here, Colin. So stay still with the camera here for a little bit, and I'll come back to you for some comments here in a second. But we do want to thank some of our sponsors. Obviously, Lithia Ford of Boise. Make sure you check out Lithia Ford of Boise next time you're looking for a new vehicle, and they'll make you a cash offer on the spot if you're looking to. If you're looking for a new vehicle as well, you can. They'll make you. If you're looking to sell a vehicle, they will purchase on the spot. They'll make you a cash offer for your vehicle there. So check them out. Lithia Ford of Boise, Idaho Central Credit Union as well, the official bank of Bronco Nation News, and the Rains family. If you're looking to make a switch, you're looking for a new bank. Obviously, they can take care of you at Idaho Central Credit Union. You can do what more than half of 500,000 people have done and made the switch. As you see, Taylor Green, the Broncos coming out onto the field. We'll get the music going here. We got Steph Cobbs, George Hilani, some of the guys back here doing some returns. You see the quarterbacks out there as well. RowPaint.com, our title sponsor. Don't forget them. Power and People, Pride and Painting, the official paint and coatings company of Boise State Athletics. Looks like we have 4 quarterbacks dressed tonight, Colin. Crowd starting to file in a little bit. Are they expecting a big crowd tonight? Oh, looks like Colin may have muted himself. We'll see here.
My connection's getting a little bit shaky.
No, you're fine on our end, Colin. Keep it going. It sounds good. Looks good. What are they expecting for a crowd tonight?
I tried looking on Twitter if they announced a sellout, and they didn't announce a sellout. So I'd assume you're going to get a decent crowd, but I don't think it's going to be anything near a full sellout here in Miami.
You can see the centers coming out now, so we'll be seeing some of the offensive line combinations and things like that. Boise State going with the blue pants, the white jerseys, the blue helmets as well. Again, let us know where you're watching from. Get your score predictions in. We're live at War Memorial Stadium. Colin Mitchell manning the camera for us. He is on the ground there at War Memorial Stadium. Looks like a nice evening, Colin. A little cold, but blue sky. I mean, it looks pretty nice.
It really is nice. I don't mind it at all. Like I said, it's cold, but it's a lot better conditions than it was in Reno, in my opinion. And overall, I think they're ready for it. Made a nice little pregame in Reno.
Hey, don't forget Cutwater canned cocktails. More than 30 flavors of pre-mixed premium canned cocktails. Perfect drink tonight to watch the game, whether you're at the game or tailgating or at a sports bar or wherever. You're in your basement. Cutwater canned cocktails, perfect for your game day experience. And 30 flavors pre-mixed at your local grocery store or gas station. There are our studio sponsors. If you're looking for a new job, how about becoming a truck driver? Transcopservice.com. You can find all the permits and things you need to go in that first load in no time. So we appreciate transportation and finance service. If you're looking for a new dentist, how about Boise Dentistry Co.? We would love to have Dr. Chris Miner take care of you. BoiseDentistryCo.com. He is doing a phenomenal job there at all of his different locations. So if you're looking for a new dentist, I highly recommend checking out Dr. Miner. Those are my kids on the screen, and they're having a great time. We love Dr. Miner. So if you're looking for a new dentist, full family dentistry, check out BoiseDentistryCo.com. If you're looking for insurance, if you're a business owner or you help handle the insurance for a business, UnitedCommercialInsurance.com. They make business insurance easy. They can write the policies in 44 states around the country, but they would like to help out some of you in the Treasure Valley. Check them out, UnitedCommercialInsurance.com. Ridley's Family Market, shopridleys.com. They got locations all across the state of Idaho and the Northwest, 13 locations in Idaho to be exact. At-home shopping, the Skip app, the home delivery, all that great stuff. Check them out. Find a location near you at shopridleys.com. The blueandorangestore.com is offering free shipping Any order over $40, you can check them out and get free shipping. Highly recommend going there to get the new jerseys, the new hats, all the Nike gear. And if you're in the Boise area, you can just go to Boise Town Square Mall on the second floor and check out the Blue and Orange store. Matt Bauscher, I was texting with him last night. Big basketball win last night for the Broncos. I know Matt is fired up about that. So if you're looking for a realtor, check out the #1 ranked realtor in the Treasure Valley. Check out Matt Bauscher and Bauscher Real Estate. You see a live look here of the warm-ups. Thanks to Colin Mitchell, who is on the field. We'll unmute Colin and hear some of the music and things going on. We got some comments rolling in. If you've got a score prediction, let us know your score prediction. Let us know where you're watching the game from. The game is in 45 minutes. I may have said it wrong. The game is at 7 o'clock Eastern. That game is in about 40 minutes. So the game is starting in about minutes. I'm on Eastern time here with the basketball team. I know they've got a little event planned where the basketball team is going to watch the game tonight. So Nate Staley watching in Austin, Texas. We appreciate that. Joe's watching from Twin Falls. We got Max Mason, 31-24 Broncos. We got temperature. What do we got, Colin? What is the temperature? What's the weather report again for folks that are coming in late?
Yeah, so it's supposed to get under 20, so about 15-ish degrees by the time the game is actually in full swing by the second quarter. Right now, we're hanging about 20, 22 degrees.
Well, I'm not going to lie, Colin. I spent some time out by the beach today, man, so I feel bad for you.
You know, I think you're a little bit jealous that you're not in Laramie, DJ.
You know what? Laramie is one of my favorite Mountain West road cities, so I am sad to be missing this one. But Abe Jackson, the color analyst, myself, we spent some time out on the beach today. Not going to lie, it was much nicer weather than it is there in Laramie. There's Dirk Cutter. Was he throwing that to you, Colin? Oh, there's Jordan. Did he throw that to Jordan?
He did. He did.
He just played catch with Jordan K. Is that really what Dirk Cutter just did?
Yes, he did. Yeah, Jordan caught it. So
wow, how about that? Wow, I wouldn't expect Andy Avalos to be playing catch with Jordan, but Dirk Cutter makes the throw, and Jordan caught it and threw it back. How about that? So, wow, we got some dancing going on in the end zone. Jordan says Washington and Noah are out. Lean over and ask Jordan what he said about Washington and Noah. Put him on the camera.
Yeah, so let's see. We'll get a live hit from Jordan here. Jordan, what's your live hit on Dimitri Washington? Dimitri Washington. I'll give you an earbud for now. Give me 1 second, BJ.
We got Jordan K, Idaho Press there on the field. Someone just said that you said Washington and Noah are out, man. Give us the injury update you're seeing there on the field. We can't hear what he's saying. We need the other earbud, I guess.
Other earbud, I guess.
What's the injury update, man?
They're in street clothes. They're probably not playing.
Shocker,
as someone reported, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's very weird. So we'll see. I don't know.
What do you think of Laramie, Wyoming, man?
I actually like it. You got some nice bars, a couple cool restaurants. I couldn't live here, but it's a fun weekend.
Well, you can read Jordan's articles in the Idaho Press tomorrow. You can read them at BlueTurfSports.com. Good friend of ours here at Bronco Nation News. So, thank you for the injury reports. Street closed for Washington. I don't know. He was working to get back is what we heard, so we'll see.
We heard. Well, at practice, he was just going through rehab, but wasn't actually in pads or anything. So that was weird. Yep.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be a side story the rest of the season here. But it looks like no Washington, no Noah. We have not gotten the full injury report. But, yeah, you can give the earbuds back to Colin.
Get the earbuds in here, BJ.
We just got the injury text list out for Boise State tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and mute this. Out for Boise State tonight is Tyreek Jones, Zeke Noah, Dimitri Washington, Zion Washington, Mason Randolph, Jackson Cravens, a long list of players out for Boise State tonight. So just letting folks know there is a long list of players out for Boise State tonight. Zeke Noah, Dimitri Washington, Tyreek Jones, among the players out tonight for Boise State. So let's, if that's something that, that's not good. I'm going to go ahead and tweet this. Colin, I'm going to tweet this. Can you take over for about 20 seconds here and give us a scene from the field here?
Wyoming, and we're at War Memorial Stadium as we get set for 2 7-3 teams in the Mountain West to decide. Well, Boise State has a chance to host the Mountain West Championship game with a win tonight. Wyoming would take advantage of the Western Division of the Mountain West with a win tonight, and going to next week with needing a win, assuming Boise State beats Utah State. So obviously a big game here in Laramie, and I think Boise State's ready. They seem composed. They overall, I mean, look at this. You got Scale Skinner taking some routes just to work on it if he gets the chance to get an interception tonight, and that's all the defensive backs. But yeah, I mean, we're getting set. We're about 38 minutes now, getting ready to get set for kickoff. But yeah, overall, it seems as business as normal for Boise State. Weather shouldn't get too involved in the game. I mean, not a cloud in the sky right now. Got some snow over the last couple of days, so now it's really just the cold temperatures.
Well, again, 9 players out tonight for Boise State. Again, Zeke Noah, Tyreek Jones, Dimitri Washington are the 3 big ones. Zion Washington also out. The punter, Will Farron, is out. Or I guess one of the kickers, Will Farron, is out. Mason Randolph, the offensive lineman. Kringlin, number 79, is out. Wright, number 83, is out. And Jackson Cravens, number 94, also out tonight for Boise State. So it's next man up mentality. Boise State's going to have a lot of guys out tonight, and we'll see if they're able to get things turned around here. I'm just mesmerized by the scene there. It looks like a beautiful evening there, Colin.
It really is. I was expecting a lot worse. I can handle temperature, and that's really all we're dealing with. I mean, here's all the defensive linemen coming out in this field.
Not to make you jealous, Colin, but I'm looking out my hotel window, and I can literally see the ocean, man.
Let's just hope that maybe we get an LA Bowl trip here in the next month.
There you go.
And then I'll send you a picture at the beach. How's that?
I'll be right there with you, hopefully. So, yeah, we got Kurt Blake saying 41-13 Boise State. We got Kareem saying Talon will turn up tonight. Let's keep that stellar run game going. We got Kurt saying run the dang ball. James says he's going 41-24 still. Kurt Blake has 41-13 Boise State. Tyreek Jones, Colin, I know you were on the field last game. He kind of limped off. Did you see what happened to Tyreek Jones last week?
Yeah, blanking out on the exact play, but yes, he did limp off, and I'm off the top of my head, I'm not sure if he returned after that. I'm assuming based on what the score probably was, maybe he didn't. But he's out tonight, and it could be precautionary. It could be something deeper.
G. Martinez asking if Zeke Noah is playing tonight. No, Zeke Noah just announced is out for Boise State. He is not playing in this game tonight. So Boise State going to be a little short-handed. 41-32 is what Maximiano Duran says. What do you think, Colin? Obviously a chance to win the championship or a spot in the championship tonight. You've watched the tape, studied these two teams. Boise State comes in as a 14-point favorite. What's kind of your feel for how this game might play out?
I think it's going to be a lot more low, or I guess people probably think it's going to be pretty low scoring, but I would tend to agree with them. I think given that the running schemes that both teams have come into with this year, I think it's going to be a long game. And I think the key to Boise State is they can't stay on the field as defense as long as they did when they played UTEP and when they played Oregon State. I think they just need to get off the field, the offense will roll. Otherwise, that's when you could be going into the second half and a tie game and some trouble.
Nate says he's super nervous because some favorites have struggled today. Just win, baby. G. Martinez sees Helani and Genty having a big day. George, Helani, Ashton, both over 100 yards. Oh, all three. Kurt says Talon, George, and Ashton all over 100 yards rushing. We'll see about that. We'll have our Idaho Central Credit Union player of the game on the post-game show. Colin Mitchell is manning the camera. He's on the field there. And Colin, you're doing a great job, man. We truly appreciate you being there. How's Ken enjoying Laramie?
Well, oddly enough, Ken actually snuck his way somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's on the field somewhere. Apparently, he walked in with Jordan Kay, and they just assumed he was part of the media. So he could be strolling around in his seat, and he might be strolling around in the back of the end zone tonight. I'm not too sure.
Just he's not with Bronco Nation News.
Absolutely not. No, I made sure to give him the rundown to go to your seat.
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, he won't be name dropping us tonight.
Just say he's with the Idaho Press and Jordan Kay and get them in trouble, not us. Nate says the backups are going to be the spotlight tonight. Some folks are recommending the library for you guys to go check the library.
Library. Okay.
The library.
I don't know if we'll have time to do it, but
yeah, a couple folks have infiltrated the chat and saying that the library in Laramie is the spot to go.
Interesting.
Hey man, we're gonna thank a couple more sponsors here. Keep the video going for a few more minutes. Ropaint.com, our title sponsor. Make sure you check them out. Power and People, pride in painting. If you're in the Twin Falls area, you can get 23% off your order if you use the promo code BNN-TWIN23. That's right, BNN-TWIN23, and you get 23% off your order. Just when you're at ropaint.com and you're on the price quote page, just type in BNN-TWIN23. If you're in the Twin Falls area, you can get 23% off your order. Idaho Central Credit Union, they help sponsor our road trip coverage. We appreciate them for helping me get to Myrtle Beach, helping Colin get to Laramie. Check them out, ICU.com, the official bank of Bronco Nation News, and the Raines family. So happy with our switch to Idaho Central Credit Union. It's first class. The app is so easy to use. Make sure you check them out, Idaho Central Credit Union, and our title sponsor on the show, Lithia Ford of Boise. LithiaFordBoise.com. Check out their all-wheel drive vehicles, the Ford Edge, the Ford Escape, the Ford Bronco, all their great vehicles. LithiaFordBoise.com. You can find the one you want and then head on over to their showroom on Fairview Avenue in their lot and test drive it. You will not be disappointed. The Raines family loves our F-150, and you will as well. And we appreciate Lithia Ford of Boise. All of our great sponsors, we hope you guys will please support them. We don't have a show if we don't have sponsors. And so this is a free show you're watching, a free service, and hopefully you're enjoying it. And if you get a chance, one of our great sponsors, if you get a chance to go check them out, whether it's Ridley's Family Markets, the Blue and Orange Store, Matt Bauscher, United Commercial Insurance, Boise Dentistry Code, Transportation Compliance Service, Timberstone Golf Course, all of our great sponsors, Lithia Ford of Boise, Idaho Central Credit Union, and of course, Ropaint.com. We have no show without our sponsors, so we appreciate all of our sponsors. We appreciate you guys for watching, and hopefully the next time you're thinking of using one of our sponsors or a competitor, you will go ahead and use the sponsor. We would really, truly appreciate that. We got some more comments coming in here. Is Noah playing? No, Noah is not playing. We've said that like 3 times, I think. Zeke Noah is out tonight with an injury. He is not playing. Talon will turn up tonight. Let's keep the run game going. You did say there's no wind. Colin said there's no wind tonight, so the wind should not be an issue. Show us the goalpost again, Colin. There's not much going on with the wind, so it looks like the wind will not be an issue tonight. 30 minutes till kickoff. Have a great game. Talk to you guys after. According to James, Blue Elbows, hey man, as long as you win, I'll take 32 oddball points. Talon Green, a star in the making. 2 of the rare scores, love it. Fitting for a game in Laramie, Wyoming. So we'll see. A lot of injuries to deal with tonight. A lot going on for Boise State. They're without some key players. And we'll have it all covered here at Bronco Nation News. I'm covering the game from Myrtle Beach. Big game tomorrow for the basketball team against Colorado. They're number 52 at Ken Palm. I would say a big game tomorrow. We'll touch on that a little bit on the post-game show. But, Colin, any final thoughts from the field, man? Your final thoughts on this one?
It's a must-win for Boise State. They win the game, and you host the Northwest Championship. So I think that's the main goal for them as well.
Simple enough from Colin. You win and you're in. You win and you host the championship game. So the game's coming up top of the hour on CBS Sports Network. We'll have a full post-game show, but it may be delayed a little bit. We may be a little delayed after the game, but we'll have interviews with Coach Avalos, the players, and we'll have all kinds of post-game analysis and thoughts as well. So about 30 minutes after the game, 30 to 45 minutes, check on back here to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're following us on YouTube, and make sure you click that subscribe button. It's easy and free there at YouTube. That's the easiest way as the rest of the team takes the field here for warm-up. We will have full coverage post-game with Coach Avilo's players and all kinds of analysis. Colin Mitchell on the scene in Laramie, Wyoming. So, Colin, appreciate it, man. We'll talk to you after the game. Thanks to everybody for checking us out. This has been the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show. Bronco Nation News, Idaho Central Credit Union, RowPaint.com. Enjoy the game. It's coming up of the hour on CBS Sports Network. And then about 30, 45 minutes after the game, while you're still celebrating, flip on back over to Bronco Nation News. We'll have the full post-game show with live coverage from War Memorial Stadium in Laramie. So enjoy the game. We'll talk to you afterwards. Bronco Nation News, BroncoNationNews.com.